Before the planks, before the flooring, before the furniture, there is the cut, and this is where it begins. The wood sawing machine and the full sawing production line. A log enters the system. The sensors measure, align, detect grain and diameter. Then the high-power blade begins its motion. Fast, clean, exact, like a guided laser. The wood isn't torn. It's interpreted, split into boards, thick or thin, wide or narrow, based on pre-programmed specs. The automated line pushes each piece forward, sorts, stacks, and can even detect moisture or curvature. The full process from raw log to finished boards takes less than 3 minutes per cycle. No shouting, no measuring tape, just one system, sensor-guided, software-controlled, and manned by a single operator. This isn't just a sawmill, it's a precision lab for timber, 1 micron at a time. You're not just cutting wood, you're unlocking its potential with a single push of a button. Before every clean-cut log, before the warmth of firewood, before the energy is unlocked, there's a system that begins it all. Introducing the industrial wood splitting and cutting line, a combined force of hydraulic power and high-precision saw technology. Across farms, heating plants, workshops, and rural communities, demand for firewood is growing, but so is the need for automation. This system isn't just powerful, it's designed for scale. From irregular logs and dense timber to oversized trunks, it handles them all. The process begins with feeding. Logs are transported to the input zone, aligned, and sent to be cut to length. Every movement synchronized. Every cut exact. Blades rotate at high speed, sawdust is captured, segments are transferred directly into the hydraulic chamber. With sensors, programmable logic controllers, and safety systems in place, the machine becomes more than metal. It becomes rhythm. It becomes repeatability, faster cycles, higher output, lower labor. This is not just cutting firewood, this is modern production, split, cut, sorted, without missing a beat. It all starts with the in-feed conveyor. Logs are lifted, aligned, and moved forward toward the high-speed cross-cut saw. With a sharp spin and calibrated pressure, each log is sliced to length, precisely without splintering or loss. Once cut, the log section slides seamlessly into the hydraulic splitting chamber. Here, a piston drives downward with crushing force, dividing wood into 2, 4, or even 6 pieces in a single cycle. Each blade can be swapped based on output needs. The system adapts to species density, even seasonal moisture levels. Smart sensors detect resistance and adjust pressure in real time, protecting the machine while ensuring clean splits. Nothing is wasted. Oversized or irregular pieces are automatically rerouted for a second pass. Uniform pieces continue on the sorting line, ready for bagging, stacking, or drying. All of it happens in one flow, without manual handling. No lifting, no measuring, no delays, one machine, one rhythm, one continuous cycle of efficiency. This is precision wood processing, automated, scalable, and ready to fuel what's next. This isn't just a machine, it's a production solution engineered for performance, safety, and non-stop operation. With auto lubrication systems, thermal sensors, and built-in diagnostics, the line monitors itself in real time. Operators get full control, tracking daily output, adjusting cut cycles, even storing profiles for different wood types and seasons. Thanks to advanced PLC integration, the system runs up to 10 hours per day, without overheating, without drift. Key components are reinforced, cutting blades are easy to replace. Hydraulic cylinders are protected by smart pressure regulation. More importantly, safety is non-negotiable. Emergency stops, interlocks on all access points, and auto shutdowns if the system detects blockage, foreign objects, or overload. It's designed to protect people while delivering consistent, industrial-grade output. Daily capacity up to 12 cubic meters of processed wood depending on species and settings. One operator, one system. Endless potential. This is not just splitting and sawing. This is the future of wood processing, automated, intelligent, and built for real work. In an era where gears grind and engines roar, this machine speaks with steam, a relic of power, but still precise. The steam builds, pressure rises, and then movement. The saw glides forward, slicing through thick logs with a rhythm born of fire and water. No wires, no electricity, just mechanical force boiled into motion. Every puff of steam powers a blade forged for endurance, delivering smooth, even cuts on even the hardest timber. In just 60 seconds, a raw log becomes crafted material, the old way. Still working hard in the modern world. This is not just a saw, this is steam, refined into precision. Deep in the forest, where silence is broken only by birds' wind and the sudden roar of steel teeth, a chainsaw doesn't ask permission. It starts, it bites, it carves. One man, one tool. Together, they shape the wilderness. The bar meets bark, and in seconds, the blade sinks in. Pine, oak, eucalyptus, it doesn't matter. The chain spins at thousands of RPM, powered by a two-stroke heart built for torque and endurance. Every pass is a calculated strike, every log a result of balance between human instinct and machine aggression. With the right hands, the chainsaw becomes an extension of the body, slicing, clearing, felling without missing its mark. And when the job is done, the silence returns. The forest exhales, the saw cools. This is not just a cutting tool, this is the voice of the forest being rewritten, one tree at a time. Starts like any wheel loader job, but this time there's something different at the front. Not a bucket, not a grapple, a rotating brush cutter. As the engine rumbles, the cutter spins, blades slicing through dense grass, tangled vines, wild brush and small saplings. With each forward pass, overgrowth disappears, cleared clean to the ground. No chainsaws, no machetes, no crews with weed trimmers, just one operator and a purpose-built tool that transforms a wheel loader into a land clearing machine. Rocky slopes, ditch edges, field margins too thick to walk through, all gone. The cutter head adjusts to terrain, the loader provides power, balance and height advantage. Together, they create a fast-moving, unstoppable clearing force. In under 2 minutes, what was a forgotten stretch of wild growth becomes clear, open, ready for access, fire prevention, farming, or simply control. This is not just a wheel loader. This is precision vegetation control at scale with power. A log enters, raw, heavy, untouched. Seconds later, it leaves as precise timber. This isn't a single saw, it's a synchronized production line. First, the in-feed conveyor aligns the log. Sensors scan diameter, length, grain pattern. Then the cutting begins. Circular saws, band saws, twin blades working in sequence. Each machine knows exactly where to cut, guided by software, not guesswork. Boards fall clean, sawdust is extracted, from log to lumber in one flow. No wasted motion, no second passes, just automated precision, tuned for hardwood, softwood, or anything in between. Operators monitor from a single console, adjust, optimize, stay safe. The system never stops thinking, never stops moving. This is more than a sawmill, it's a timber transformation line, turning natures into structure. On a dusty, uneven road, the truck comes to a stop. No words are spoken. The old worker steps down, his hand resting on the solid steel frame. In his mind, memories of the old days flash back, hauling logs by hand, sawdust clinging to sweat-soaked shirts, and long hours under the sun. But today, All it takes is a single ignition, hardwood, scrap, wet or dry timber, nothing stands a chance. The logs are pulled into the beast, and from inside a sound emerges, the sharp, steady roar of crushing blades, merciless and precise. Minutes later, only sawdust remains, fine as powder, floating like smoke. No need for a workshop, no factory required. This truck brings the power wherever it's needed. With the latest mobile model from insert brand name, this isn't just a piece of equipment. It's a mobile revolution in wood processing. One truck, one turning point, a future that moves with you. Are you ready to watch wood be crushed on the spot? Somewhere on the edge of the forest, a truck rumbles to a halt. Not just any truck, this is a battle-ready machine built to face what most equipment avoids. In front of it, a tree stump. Massive, solid, buried deep after decades of sun, storms, and soil. Most machines would hesitate, but this one, never. The twin shafts begin to turn, teeth hard as surgical blades, bite, twist, and crush through the fibers. No spinning, no slicing, just slow, unstoppable destruction. The stump groans, then cracks, then splinters, devoured like prey, inch by inch. No drama, just cold, calculated strength. In less than 4 minutes, what once stood immovable is now a pile of even wood chips, clean, processed, ready for transport or reuse. This isn't just about clearing land, it's about mastering the untouchable. Harsh terrain, remote location, no issue. The truck rolls in, finishes the job, and rolls out. No second try needed. Built for heavy duty, engineered for reliability. With dual shaft construction, adaptive in-feed, and reinforced chamber, it turns hours of work into minutes. This isn't a tool, it's a statement of modern efficiency. Do you want it done or done right? Because when it comes to on-site stump crushing, nothing comes closer to perfection than this truck. Are you ready to redefine what power truly means? It starts with a raw log, still covered in bark, roots and resin. But seconds after entering the line, it's no longer what it used to be. First, the feeder pulls it in, steady and balanced. Then comes the pre-shredder, breaking surface structure. Now the main crusher shaft spins. Twin blades grind and reverse, forcing the wood to tear, crack, and crumble. Every pop, every snap, a mechanical rhythm of destruction. Finally, the fine chamber kicks in, reducing every fragment into a uniform, dry, clean sawdust. No muscle required, no second processing step. From input to output, it all happens in under 2 minutes. One line, flowing like Swiss precision, no waste, no error, no delays. With the latest system from insert brand name, this isn't just manufacturing, it's industrial art in motion. Are you ready to watch wood disappear before you can even blink? It's more than just a wheel loader, it's a multitasking warrior, fitted with a rotary brush cutter, ready to tame wild grass, thick underbrush, and overgrown terrain. One button, the engine roars, and the cutter head spins. High-speed rotating shaft, heavy-duty blades tearing through everything in sight. This isn't just mowing, it's land reclaiming. Wild shrubs, dry branches, thick vegetation, all drawn in, all turned to mulch, gentle on the ground, brutal to the brush. In under 2 minutes of operation, a neglected field becomes clear, flat, and ready for work. No 3 workers, no multiple machines, just one loader, one attachment, one operator. You don't just save time, you take control of the landscape. Are you ready to wipe out every bush in your path? No axe, no sweat, just a single finger. And the raw force of hydraulics does the rest. This isn't chopping, it's splitting. Clean, precise, powerful. The log is placed in position, the piston pushes forward, a deep crack echoes, and the wood snaps clean in half like a dry stick. Then another and another, a steady rhythm, like the heartbeat of a machine born to divide the forest. With pressure reaching several tons, even hardwood, aged timber or frozen logs are no match. No strain, no danger. Just one operator and one hydraulic system that never misses its mark. One firewood split faster, cleaner and straighter than ever. This isn't just log splitting, it's redefining the standard of woodwork. Equipped with a high-torque wood-cutting head and a precision debarking system. One push of a button, the hydraulic arm moves. The cutting head grips the tree and slices clean through as if the timber were foam. But it doesn't stop there. Instantly, the log moves into a rotary debarking system. Strips of bark peel away smoothly, efficiently, leaving a pristine log ready for processing. All in under 90 seconds, from standing timber to stripped clean lumber. No need for two machines, no need for multiple operators. Just one excavator, one specialized head, and one skilled operator. This isn't just productivity, it's labor-saving precision, operational power, forestry accelerated. Are you ready to turn your excavator into the perfect harvesting weapon? This isn't just an excavator anymore. Now it's armed with a high-speed brush-cutting head, spinning like a steel storm, ready to reclaim any wild terrain. The hydraulic arm reaches wide, sweeping low, shredding grass, roots, vines, thorns, and heavy brush in a single, precise motion. Uneven ground, no problem. Slopes, mud, tight spaces, this machine moves through it all. In under 90 seconds, an overgrown plot becomes clear, level, and ready for building inspection or fire prevention. No tractors, no follow-up cleanup crew, just one operator and one machine with surgical power. This isn't mowing, this is terrain domination, the kind no human tool can match. Are you ready to erase the overgrowth with one machine and one motion? On a rugged mountain slope where tires slip and boots hesitate, a machine rolls in quiet, steady, no rush, no chaos. But every meter it moves, the terrain is changed forever. The bulldozer lowers its blade. With a subtle tilt, it pushes aside rock, dirt, roots, layer by layer. Not destroying nature, but reshaping it so humans can move forward. Steep paths, uneven ridges, unstable soil, now smoothed out into something passable, as if nature had been carved by the hand of precision. Auto-leveling hydraulics, slope sensors adjusting the blade in real time. Every motion is controlled with surgical accuracy. In under 3 minutes, a trail once fit only for hikers or herders becomes a workable road for machinery, teams, and transport. No need to build from scratch, no need to tear through forests, just one bulldozer and one operator who reads the mountain like a map. You're not just clearing the way, you're conquering terrain, one layer, one rock, one angle at a time. This isn't just a dozer, it's the silent architect of roads no one else dares to walk.